The other day I got asked by a good friend whether or not he should go to Red Dot with his EDC pistol. Right now, Red Dot, let this be a warning. Running a Red Dot will expose poor essential foundations. That's a given. If you have got Gucci woke essential foundations, in other words, you Jimmy Jammy and stuff like this, and you want to look cool on the range, Red Dot will expose you. And the problem is it exposes only you to yourself. And generally pride comes in and it's, no, I'm still a ninja shooter and I can hit the target. That's great. But when the time comes and you actually have to utilize your EDC pistol and you have to take that precision shot, well, we all know where that ends up in. You are free state holiday and you're getting 3 square meals a day. So setting up a Red Dot pistol, obviously this is airsoft. What are the basics of it? My suggestions and what I write in my Red Dot pistol book, and I'll put a link below where you can get 20% off if you want to purchase it. Number one, the best is having your slide mold. That is just tops. I know with the Glock they've got, and a lot of the pistols now, they have a plate that comes off and it comes standard from the factory. That is alright. If that's what you can afford, that's great. But nothing beats having a professional mill your slide with your chosen Red Dot. Remember, Red Dots are all not equal, even within the same brands. Even with Trigicon, there are small differences in the actual frame of your, say, your Trigicon RMR. So you want to have that Red Dot with your slide, so the machinist, the gunsmith, can actually machine exactly the spacing for that Red Dot. Second of all, which is really important, which I see a major failure, is the guys run Red Dots and they put some wonderful sights on it, but then they keep their stock standard sights. Let me put this clearly now. You need backup sights, iron sights. That's non-negotiable. If you want to be professional, this is what you do. If you want to do sport shooting, hey, happy days. Why suppressor height sights? Well, number one is you want to, if you have your Red Dots here, you want to co-witness your sights. So it's like setting up a long distance rifle. You set it up correctly. That's how you set your EDC combative Red Dot pistol correctly. So you've got a co-witnessed iron sight. Should you have whiteout, washout, or whatever, your screen is slightly cracked on your Red Dot, you can still utilize your iron sights. They're not secured by the frame of, say, your Trigicon RMR. Again, what sight you choose, well, that's dependent on many factors. Number one, the most important factor being your budget. You can get some excellent budget-friendly sights, and you can get ones where you've got to mortgage your house. The choice is up to you. I'll leave that to you. After that, we want to get a quality trigger. Why a quality trigger? Well, that's like having a Formula One car with a gritty accelerator cable. It's going to retard your real travel of your trigger, which will create vibrations. It will create deviances in your sight. Quality ammunition. You want to have good quality ammunition that you sight your pistol in with. It's no good getting a white box FMJ rounds, 115 grain, and plinking away, and hey, you Magic Johnson doing a trick shot with that, but your daily carry is a 147 grain hollow point from a different manufacturer. Different powders, different burn rates, different head, different weights, the list goes on. So be sure to do that. It is quite an investment when you go to combative Red Dot. Look, having windows on the sides and stuff like that, those are wonderful. As you know, when you open up a window in a car, you get air coming in. If you put a window on the side of your slide, well, that's a window for dirt to come in, which can cause a potential malfunction. Some firearms handle dirt better than the others. Others will just not work. So those are the kind of basics. But the crux of the matter with Red Dot pistol is establish your essential foundations. They are critical. Don't play around with that. You need to learn your essential foundations. They will form the bedrock of making a successful Red Dot pistol. And also, again, Red Dot pistol instructors there's not a lot of us out there. There's a lot of YouTube trained instructors out there, and you get all this little wiggle waggle jimmy jammy stuff. You want to avoid that. If your instructor hasn't been to a professional class and trained as a Red Dot pistol instructor, it's my advice is avoid them. It is critical, because we need to move away from the Gucci wokeness of EDC and firearm craft. We need to be moving towards responsible firearm owners who are safe and professional. Utilize these in a responsible manner. So, again, essential foundations are critical. Anyway, hope this helps, guys. Hit that link down below. If you want to get a reduction on the Combative Red Dot pistol book, that ebook will help you set up your firearm as well as how to utilize it correctly. All right, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button.